once again to Rock and Zekrom. Oh my god, they started. I didn't even get Griola in here. Ah! Oh my god, Griola. Alright, so. Oh my god. Kiyarash came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere. This dude came in there, man. No, that was too fast. I was not ready. Alright, so Graiola's going to be coming in here as soon as he can. He's going to be co-commentating alongside me, so I'll do game one here as we wait for him. Let's get it going. It's going to be winners finals here for Straight Outta Smashville Season 7 opener, where we see these two, not only is a previous champion here in Kiyarash, but Midnight coming in strong right here. He has not been able to compete in an SOS since what, maybe chapter 35, and to see him here competing once more. I mean, he was a previous winner of a Arcadian, and now he's here on the grand stage there in winners finals, just showing once again the caliber of a player that he is. And it's great to see so much improvement to come out from him. And there he goes, taking on the juggernaut Kiyarash, putting him in triple digit deficit at the moment, trying to go with the 2-frame here. And I love the bait into the go in the head grab at the ledge, and there once again still on the offense. Kiyarash is just struggling right now to even get on the stage, but as I say that, we'll be able to go and green missile back on there. Now with the control of mid right here, Kiyarash is trying to look for some kind of momentum and offense to get things going, but that explosive flame not going to take it just yet. But that's going to be very worrisome because he got hit with the down tilt into the back air. That's going to be the Palu BNB here to take away that stock. And now we got there a grab. It's going to go ahead and with the up B. Not going to get the kill, but man, what Kiyarash would have loved that. It's going to connect with the up smash though. And it looks like all of the work that Midnight put in here to get that lead is all but deleted right now. Here we go, fresh stocks once again, pretty much a reset of this game, and they're trying to fight for mid control of the stage. Midnight's doing a much better job there, considering that auto reticle and explosive flame though are going to be great tools here to keep Kiyarash at bay. Oh, we got Griola here. What's going on, Griola? What's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Alright, so let me know if you see the match.
Let me hop on that real quick. How's everyone doing today? As you said, my name is Griola. Done a little bit of stuff with AMG in the past. We're gonna be hopping into this top 6 action right now. Are we seeing Midnight versus very own Professor K, Kiyarash? No one really knows. But
it's Kiyarash. It's Kiyarash. It's just that he couldn't change his name on Smash GG yet because there was there's limits. Gotcha. Yeah.
The man of many names, Professor Gaming, some might call him.
I actually kind of like that, but that's actually not bad, man. But I mean, right now we're seeing it here. Kiyarash is actually finally taking the first percentage lead here of this very fresh set so far. But I gotta tell Griola, Midnight has been on fire this tournament.
Oh yeah, Midnight's just been putting it on recently. They're starting to become kind of one of those players where you look out like they can kind of just top 8 this, like regardless of the bracket. Gonna get hit with the up smash there, but still, Midnight definitely a strong player. But Kiyarash did find a grab with Luigi, only gonna get 36%, but still, gotta be careful, especially with the ability Palu has.
It just takes that one grab there from Luigi, and you see that percentage, man. It starts to go into the yellow or the red. It just gets so frustrating at the moment. Now, Midnight was on fire, keeping complete control of this set here at the start of it, but somewhere around the middle, that's it. Kiyarash trying to light things up, and they're just looking more warmed up there, much more comfortable in this matchup, and you start to see it kind of unfold here as he's keeping Midnight there at bay.
Yeah, it's kind of a blessing here for Midnight, though, to be in this percentage range. Gonna get that up close. Explosive flame to find stock, but being this kind of mid-range percent is so crucial because you don't have to worry about the big damage combos. You do have to worry about getting upbeat out of nowhere, though. That's going to take the game.
Oh, man. I just love how you were saying that mid-sentence. All of a sudden, he just rolls in upbeat right there just to take that stock.
No, I was trying to point out that you don't have to worry for these combos from Luigi, but you still have to worry about just getting walked up to upbeat.
And you're gonna see it right there, yeah. You're gonna see it on the replay right here. He just rolls in. He's like, man, I heard Griola was talking some smoke. Let me just roll in. Up B, take away that game.
That's a wild option to go for. That's just a crazy thing to do.
Yeah, but Kiyarash is that kind of Luigi. It's like he's, you know, it's just he plays so aggressive and he takes so many risks that like a lot of other people wouldn't do. Never mind Luigi, but just like any of the characters, right? So they're gonna hop in already here into game 2, back onto PS2. Now I just have to mention something. At the beginning of this tournament, we rarely saw Pokemon Stadium 2. And the latter half of this tournament, that's all we've been seeing, man. I don't know what it is, but people just love this stage.
Yeah, we are running with that the small battlefield rule set, if I remember.
Yes, correctly. We are. Which, by the way, let them know, who are the great minds behind that again?
That was me.
Hey,
that was me. Okay, never mind me. Gonna get that side view Bizfire to kill. But yeah, that rule set was put together by me, Cat, Lass, Jamshid. I think those are the main people. I think Tacos also put some work into it. But yeah, that's what we're running with today.
Yeah, definitely want to give that kind of moment to experiment, you know, like it's one of those where you for the community, these TOs here, man, especially Griola that are working on so many events, he's got to know something about this. But you know who's loving your stage list though? I think Kiyarash is loving it. You see him here right in winners finals, man. He's putting in that work again with another lead once more.
Yeah, it's just the thing is Midnight's dominating this neutral game. I think that's plain to see. But what's happening is that they're not getting anywhere near the conversions that Gaming's getting. I'm sorry, Kiyarash is getting. It takes some time to get used to it. Like, they're going to be able to wall out the neutral control the entire time, but as soon as Kiyarash gets one opening, he completely blows you up. And that's just the nature of Luigi. He's trying to plank a little bit here, but he has to be careful against Palutena of all characters. That long, lingering down tilt. But
yeah, that thing goes on for a century and it scoops you up, and you saw just exactly what Midnight was doing there, just over and over and over again with that 2-frame. I mean, it's pretty easy to do so on a character like Luigi with that linear recovery. Right now, though, Kiyarash is making such a good job, doing such a good job of keeping this stock here alive, just tanking it at 170%, and out of nowhere, he's just like, you know what, Midnight, I feel sorry for you. I guess you can't kill this stock, so let me just do it for you. And he just throws off, and he comes in here with a big boy read, and he's going to take away that second stock.
Yeah, it's just rough. These reads, this punish game from Gaming is so ridiculous. And you see 57% off by Midnight, and that's probably the best conversion they've gotten all set.
Man.
Great conversion, but not able to find these nice kills you're looking for. You know, these down throw bears, not necessarily true, but just having a tough time killing at the moment.
Right now, though, I mean, he is doing a decent job of at least trying to get that percentage, trying to tally it up there. 80%, you know, you can work with that for sure. And as long as Midnight can kind of keep playing this pacing here, as I say that, though, it's going to eat that back here. And I see Kiyarash going for the hardest of raids here on a raw up B, expecting for Midnight to jump in there. But there, he's going to end up with the grab, and Midnight, unfortunately, can't convert off that anymore with the backer just like you were mentioning about Griola.
Yeah, it's just rough. Because, you know, I was saying how Midnight's playing better in the neutral. I still think that's true. But, you know, Kiyarash isn't playing bad in the neutral. He's just he has a more well-rounded game right now. I think Midnight needs to take more risks, and that's one. That's going to start it up. That's going to be a back throw at ledge. You know, the Wi-Fi classic we're seeing there.
Honestly, it really is. It's such a Palutena thing, too. You know, we can't mention the redacted of when it started, but you know it is. But it's a Palutena thing for sure, and it's been doing such a good job. But we're going to see the Cyclone here off on the down throw. Not going to get the kill, looking for it just yet. But that next one could possibly do it, so Midnight's definitely got to be a little bit careful. But I just got to talk about right there, quick 47%. Great stuff here from Midnight, you know, showing some signs of life here, trying in this last stock. You want to make sure to try to tie up the set, man. You don't want to go down 0-2.
Yeah, certainly not. Yeah, give me a smash there. Went for an unsafe dash attack. I feel like sometimes Palutena players, they'll kind of lead with that a little bit more than they should because they're relying on the invincibility, but invincibility doesn't do anything against shield. So you just got to get punished really hard for it. That's going to be a nice 2-0 lead coming out for Kiyarash in this set.
Yep, that's going to be definitely a little comfy lead to sit on, but you know, Kiyarash actually did reverse sweep Frog, so definitely can't be sitting there being complacent, because that might have been the exact mistake that Frog made there in Winners Semis, and we don't want to see Kiyarash make the same one here in Winners Finals.
Yeah, we'll see if Midnight can tighten it up, but at the moment, they just don't look solid. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. They just
okay. You heard a call out. You heard a call out. All right, he's telling Midnight
they're
step it
not
up.
looking. Their gameplay is just they're so reliant on the neutral, and their punish game is they're getting these percent leads, but they're not able to close out the stocks when it's necessary. And against Luigi, a character that can delete your stocks just like that, you need to tighten that up. That's just the way it is. That's how it works. We're going right back to PS2 though. Just get the triple PS2. You know Kiyarash is looking for the triple win here. Gonna get the 3-0 if he's lucky, but already seeing a little bit more patience from Midnight. I think they're really trying to just solidify. Okay, I'm winning this neutral. Let's just double down on that. Let's not get risky. And it's working out so far in this game, but
oh no! Oof. Great DI though from Midnight right there. He's gonna be able to escape that because time and time again we've seen exactly what Luigi's do right here when they get that down throw there. So luckily for Midnight, they're gonna hold on to the stock, try to see if they could maybe try to pull off a little lead here, maybe get the first stock going. But Kiyarash once again with the ledge trumpet to the back here, not gonna get the sweet spot they were looking for though.
Yeah. When you get that back here, he actually gets the parry on that, even though it was pretty decently spaced. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what they needed. Use that long lingering down tilt at ledge to confirm into back air. Gonna get a nice stock there and maybe try to pad onto this lead. I think that's what they really need against someone as explosive as Kiyarash.
Yeah, most definitely here. Midnight finally getting this first stock lead. Not going to die to that up smash just yet, which is great considering the fact that every time Midnight has been able to take that first stock, kind of just loses it right away here. Good stuff here from Kiyarash though. Great movement to get out of harm's way from that dash attack. They're looking for that grab because he wants to go and finish it off with the Cyclone at the top to get that early kill. But because of all these whiff grabs, this has been allowing for Midnight here to pop off the 62% so far onto Kiyarash's second stock.
Yeah, you get Cyclone there, and the thing I like about Midnight, I was criticizing their gameplay. They're tightening up a lot in this game, but I like how consistently good their DI is, especially against Cyclone, which is something that mixes a lot of people up. Definitely has the experience, but gonna get back thrown into death right there. There's nothing you can do.
Completely tossed off. Kiyarash was like, Midnight, do you remember what you did to me in the last game? Boom, out of here, taking that stock away. It's 2 stocks apiece, but 0%. This is practically pretty much even right here, unless Midnight can either take some more damage or gets away from that grab. Right now, Kiyarash looking for it.
Side B there. I think they might have got the misinput. I think they might have been going for a closer side B, or they're expecting a hard DI out there. Either way, got about 100% lead. So, has a lot of room to work with. Kiyarash trying to work his way in with these fireballs, just kind of trying to stuff out Midnight just like that, Send in the fireball, put in a little bit of hit stun, and then get your combo. But Midnight's not having any of it. Just playing so patient.
Yeah, I love the fact that, just, instead of just running in blindly once more, we see Kiyarash punish Midnight so many times off of that with the forward air here anytime Midnight tried to jump in. But right now, look, Kiyarash do such a great job here keeping on Midnight there, but instead it's gonna go get tossed out like the trash, and that's gonna be it with a 1 stock lead so far. But we need to see Midnight capitalize off it as much as possible. We gotta talk about that beautiful string here, and unfortunately, though, I feel like Midnight was trying to extend that combo, kind of feeling it, and then got into that grab. But luckily, it wasn't as punishing as it should have been.
Able to DI out of that one again, and that's so crucial. The other thing that's important to kind of bring up is the difference in the spacing between these two players right now. Midnight spacing mostly everything well. Gonna catch that with the down B, as I said that. But Midnight spacing most of their options very well. Where gaming spacing is a little bit off at times. That crucial dash attack that he whiffed led into the back throw. The spacing's really what's changed in this game for Midnight. We'll see if they can close off the game, or if they take a little bit more percent without getting grabbed. That's honestly what they need. They need to be getting hit by these straight hits right now.
Oof, I was just going to talk about the fact that I think Midnight right there is already getting prepared here for the down tilt into the back air, because it's the perfect percent for that, and it's able to try to go and grab Kiyarash there off the ledge. That would land it, but right now, back throw, back air, that's it.
Yeah.
Sorry, down throw, but we're going to see that come in there with Midnight putting 1 on the board.
Too bad for you.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was talking about with the down throw back air. Starting to tighten it up in that game. Great showing from Midnight. They honestly, I don't feel like they played their advantage any differently. Their neutral was just more solid. So, Kiyarash started to get impatient because of how solid neutral was, how patient, how well spaced everything was. It was just difficult to deal with.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, man. Midnight just out there just playing it much better, knowing the fact that, you know what, oh, if this is game time, I got to pull it out right here. If I lose one more, that's going to be it for me. And it was great to see that little execution here. You see now putting one on the board, and it's going to try to find a way here to tie things up.
Yeah. Going to be coming out. We'll see what they can do in this next game. We're going to get in the change, though. Small Battlefield. So we are going to be moving away from PS2 just for one game. I know everyone's distraught at the fact, but we'll be back. Don't worry. I'm sure of it.
I mean, we've only seen it 20 times. Of course, we want to see it just 20 times more. But we got to talk right there. What Kiyarash right here?
There.
Yeah, that was a flex. That was a flex, and he's doing it again right here with the uppy on his shield. Oh my God, he was wilding off.
So I think Kiyarash is starting to catch on the fact that Midnight's DI is pretty good against Luigi things. You know, obviously knows the character decently well. So starting to get these mix-ups built in is so key. Going for the counter, they're not going to find it, but...
Oh, we gotta talk about that though. I really like the fact here, Midnight DIing away, buffering that air dodge to get out of there as fast as possible. And it was such a great job to do so right here, because you see Kiyarash only so far putting 43%. I feel like as long as Midnight here does not take any more extensive damage, you know, maybe a hit or two, but nothing too crazy, this could definitely be a super even outmatch. But right now there, Midnight trying to go for the attack, not gonna be able to land anything here. Kiyarash is in control of the stage once more, and is just looking for that one mistimed jump in, and that's gonna be a back air.
Yeah, it's that neutral I was complimenting from last game where it was so patient, you know, it kind of forced options out of Kiyarash. Oh, just gonna get the explosive flame, not gonna find it yet, but that neutral is not what I'm seeing in this game here. You know, gonna get a nice conversion off the down throw up air, but that tight neutral is not really what we're seeing. It seems like Midnight's a little bit more impatient, a little bit more nervous in this game. I don't know if that's just me, but...
I feel like maybe just because the stage, I don't know if it's a slightly smaller, so I mean, small battlefield, but it could be forcing him to play a little bit more aggressively. But I want to talk about that. Midnight's last kill there was so fantastic. Going with the down throw and baiting the fact that Kiyarash was going to DI in and went for the up air finish instead. So that was excellent here to try to get this match to be a lot closer, but there comes that plunger. Ledge guard that we've seen for Kiyarash so many times doing such an excellent job, and finally forcing Midnight to go ahead here with a risky recovery into that up smash and taking that stock lead.
Yeah, just gonna find it there. Obviously, you know, Kiyarash is looking for another grab. This grab game has been phenomenal in this game specifically. Not just through zero to death, just through general usage of it. But, you know, Midnight's starting to catch on to the fact that he's just looking for these grabs. He's able to play around it. I'm starting to see more shades of that neutral I was talking about here. Just kind of spacing him out.
I mean, so far this match is still relatively even if you think about it. I mean, he's still at 122%, only taking 4. Kiyarash though did have the perfect opportunity to go for the grab. Instead, I feel like, you know what, it was trying to bait Midnight there, maybe seeing that, okay, Midnight's gonna expect me to grab, so let me just go ahead with a combo. But that led into that counter, and ever since then, Kiyarash has not had the opportunity so far in his stock here, and that's gonna lead to a nice clean kill here from Midnight, who is just one stock away here from taking it to game 5.
Yeah, and just like that, we're back at even. A slight lead here for Midnight, actually, but good usage of the Cyclone. I haven't seen Kiyarash really use it in the kind of the meme way some Luigi used to spam it out of it. Kiyarash has been kind of selective with his usage of it today, but able to find it.
Oh man, this is getting so close where Midnight has pretty much stolen this lead back here from Kiyarash, and now he's finally there on the onslaught, but it's going to get tossed off onto the stage. There comes the explosive flame, not going to connect, but you see that down to there coming up viciously, just looking for that answer. Up B, nope, not going to be it. I was expecting here a DI up into the up air, not going to be able to connect with it just yet, but this match is going back and forth. I think Kiyarash kind of recognizes the fact that Midnight is trying to get much better here with this matchup, and kind of wants to find a way to end it, but it's going to be him ended instead. Midnight taking this to game 5.
Yeah, those 2 frames have been on point for Midnight in the past 2 games. Finding those kills is really helping Midnight out now. Because before the neutral was like, it was solid and it was okay, but it wasn't enough. But now that switch up in how they're finding their kills is really crucial.
Man, that's been insane. It's been the down tilt to back air story right here in game 4, and that's been the key to victory here to end it to a game 5 where Midnight is pretty much taking this whole momentum so far. It's going to be difficult there for Kiyarash. She's going to have to make some adjustments. Now, we did see a lot of great adjustments being made there in the opening segment of the match, but from there on, man, it's just not been great. But we're going to head here into game 5 straight away, back into small battlefield. We're going to see if Kiyarash there wants to try to see if they can repeat the success from the first stock of the last match.
Yeah, we are going back to small battlefield here, so no changes on gaming side here. So this entire set was played on biplats.
Well, this match has been pretty close so far, back and forth as well. You see the percentages are extremely close. He's trying to find a grab. Kiyarash though is not getting it there. The fireball has not been the answer, but finally we'll be able to find one, but it may not be the exact conversion they're looking for here. Trying to read once more with that jump, and it's one of the things that Kiyarash has been trying to do a good job of, but that up B out of the down throw is going to be doing it here. But this is a repeat of the last game where Kiyarash did start off very, very strongly, but Midnight made all of the adjustments mid-match to win it back. So it's going to be difficult here. Kiyarash is going to have to try to make sure not to make the mistake there once more.
It's almost like there's a switch in Midnight, and you can see it. I've been talking about neutral all set, and it's for a reason. That's where Midnight's winning it. These crazy punishes aren't happening. You're not getting these 60-80% punishes. You're getting the solid neutral play, there's good ledge trapping, and that's what's working for Midnight. You can see there's this, like I was saying, there's this switch when they start to lose, and they're like, oh wait, yeah, I'm good at neutral. And then they just start to completely oppress Kiyarash.
Yeah, I mean, once again, it's starting to pull off once more here. He's doing the exact same thing there. A lot of great baits, a lot of great punishes, utilizing auto reticle and explosive flame here to keep Kiyarash in check, but it just took one little conversion here, and Kiyarash is popping off once more, trying to get as much of this extra credit as possible, almost connecting with that devastating forward smash. That could have possibly taken that stock, actually.
Going for that, yeah. Got a little greedy on that
boy.
One. Got a little greedy. He's going for that off stage, that drop zone there. It can work, but I feel like Luigi's such a dangerous character to try to edge guard. And that's one of the reasons why.
Oh man, I can't blame Midnight for that though. I felt like I would do it, but there comes a nice little smooth right behind here, tossing him out once more. We see Midnight pull that off quite a lot of times. But yeah, I can't blame Midnight trying to go for that option, but Kiyarash definitely wasn't afraid to punish it. And now with a full stock lead here, is able to make a trip to grand finals as long as they can remain to just clutch it out.
Yeah, this isn't the worst scenario here for Midnight though. It's not great because you can still get a down throw into to down B or up B, but you don't have to worry about the 0 to death quite as much. So because of that, you can play your neutral. You can take risks when necessary, which is pretty key. But I don't know if Midnight's gonna be able to pull it out. Just getting completely stuffed out by the the grab right now. He's there grab.
I feel like the problem is because, like you were mentioning it before, Midnight, so starts to kind of lose their neutral, and it's more about trying to get a little bit more aggressive because he's trying to get desperate, right? It's to the point where it's like, okay, I haven't even taken my opponent's second stock, and I got to get him on the last one. And if I just keep trying to stand away here, nothing's gonna get done there. And I think that's either it's a double-edged sword, right? Of course, you can want to look for the high-risk, high-reward situations, but unfortunately, it has not been paying off, and Kiyarash has been taking this very commanding lead.
Yeah, and you can even see that aspect in the ledge trapping gameplay. When Midnight's on point, they're waiting and then they're reading the timing. Right now, they're just down tilting at will. They're just hoping something hits.
Like, just get hit by this. I want this W. And Kiyarash, though, looking for that, almost walking into that explosive flame, which probably would have done the trick. Midnight is struggling to put an end to this. And there it goes, down tilt, but it's going to get hit with a Cyclone Mash. You know it, man. That's their GTFO move. Midnight, unfortunately, fell right into that, sucked up into it, and tossed out. Oh, oops. It's going to be Kiyarash with the victory. Sorry. Kiyarash moving on to Grand Finals.
Yeah, they went for that. They went for that immediate up there, and I don't think they were even off on that one. I just think that Kiyarash preemptively kind of mashed the that down B out of it, and sometimes it just works in your favor. You can see the startup of the up air there.
Oh man, Midnight though doing such a great job taking Kiyarash to game 5. Like we're talking about a player here who's he's just been on a tear. Both these players have been on a tear, honestly. So it's not even a surprise to see them here in winners finals for SOS season opener. Both these players are not they're not strangers to the SOS PR, and they're not strangers here to compete amongst the best. Both of them making it there in the last season and looking for it again. Oof, Kiyarash though, you see that it's a little beautiful dunk here. That set the tone here for the rest of the match, and Kiyarash ended up clutching it out.
Yeah, no, great stuff from Kiyarash. We are going to be having an ANG person in Winterside Grants for the inaugural event of the season. So, love to see that for your ANG. Hate to see that if you're a Midnight fan. But either way, we're going to be getting Chunky Kong versus Ren Shikimi next.